Hi Taurus, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a love reading. It's a general love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And cross watchers, you're always welcome. Let's call in our spirit guide, see what's next in love, what's coming your way. What is the loving energy that's around you? What is it that they want you to know? Please use any of my readings to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you need from me at this time? What is it that you want me to guide anyone who has found these messages with? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have a crystal clear channel, a bridge. Portals are opening. Oh my God, I love that. I love the swans. I love this kind of woman in the forest, like just so connected to nature. I have the number 34, but I mean, I have to grab that portals are opening, because that to me just felt like something big is about to happening, to bring you this love. You know, it just feels like, you know, like the earth is going to open somehow, but it could be big for you. It could be a miracle for you, but I'm going with this beautiful portal and connecting to nature. I love that. Could be a nature lover. I have a fertile heart, the number 21. This was the number 34. I have eyes wide opened. I see you. I can feel you. I know you're there, they're saying. So uncovering my heart, or opening my heart, uncovering. I like that also, because that to me says I've had something shielding my heart, and you have been able to lift it in some way, take it off, lift it, lift that shield. And I have a divine daily devotion, cultivating, creating space for this connection. I feel like I've been waiting for you, the creating space, like I've given up all others. I have worked on myself. I'm not connected to anybody. I'm available for this love. I'm just going to go with emotionally available, because I feel like that's something you need to know. Like, you're not going to get yourself into a situation where this person turns around and says, I don't know what I want. Like, that isn't going to cut it for you, is how I feel. That's why I feel like this is earth shaking. Okay. This portal opening, I feel like, you know, the earth opens, you know, and out comes your person, you know. So it just feels like, I'm going to say life altering, okay, moment. And it could be one of those moments in time where you will know exactly where you were when you met this person, what you were doing, what you were wearing, what you guys said to each other, you know, like the earth shook. But I do feel like it's that moment in time energy. So I love that. Spirit, please share with me. What do we have? I have a 4 of Wands. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Is that my swords? No, that's my swords. 4 swords. Queen of Cups. I have a gate. That is my Judgment. I gave a Judgment. These came out together. Oh no, this is my Wands, because this is my sword. Okay. So that's my 4. I'm sorry, 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords. I can see the sword down here. These are like little pip cards. That's why. 5 of Swords. They didn't bend the swords. And then I have a Hierophant. I have an Ace of Swords. A lot of communication going on here. A lot of back and forth. 7 of Pentacles and an Ace of Pentacles. So I have a lot of communication. It came in. They just asked me. They want to ask you, what do you believe, is how they said it. So do you believe this person? Do you believe in fate? Do you believe in destiny? Do you believe in soulmates? from a past lifetime. So I feel like that's the something that's connected to this connection. It was more of a what do you believe? It could be a very spiritual connection. It could be something that we talk about right away. It could be, I need to know that we're both from the same place spiritually. But I do feel like that's something that Spirit is asking you. And I also feel like it's a big part of this conversation. So I do feel like we get right down to the nitty gritty of it. I do feel like we decide right away. There's a sense of, we both decide that this, for lack of better terms, it's that, like lightning bolt energy. Okay. It's I'll never forget where I was when I met you. We instantly hit it off. We instantly connected. Maybe we asked some really hard questions just to kind of get the big stuff out of the way. Where are you from? What's your culture? What's your religion? What's your political views? Could be a big thing for somebody. But I do feel like it was they're saying cleansing, like it felt good to talk about those things or to have somebody ask me those things and to actually hear myself answer what was important to me. Like, what are you looking for? If you had the perfect world, what is it that you would like? So it just feels good to hear yourself say those things out loud to this person. I feel like you're on the same page with a lot of things. I have sports. Okay. We could both work out. We could both be in great shape, something like that. I have a little bit old fashioned. Okay. It could be not that they dress old fashioned, but it could be as simple as manners. It could be thank yous and, pleases and opening doors and, just good manners. It could be, is that old fashioned or is that just good upbringing? So it could be something along those lines. I'm trustworthy. You can trust me. This is not a Cheshire cat smile to me. This is a loyal, faithful, the boy next door smile. Okay. So I do feel the trust. I do feel like I can look at you and trust you. Finances. Now that came into me as stable. I feel like we maybe talk about it just to, what do you do for a living? Not necessarily like revealing your net worth, but what do you do for a living? They have a job that you would kind of know they must be doing pretty good. Okay. Something like that. So I do feel like that's more of a what do you do question more than anything. And I have musical. Okay. I like to play an instrument. I can play an instrument. Impulsive. Okay. I'm going to say what makes you angry. There could be, if I were to ask you what upsets you, you could say, I've got pet peeves. Okay. What's your pet peeve? It's like a conversation with somebody you don't know. My pet peeve is who designed these tags on the back of every single shirt that has to be in an itchy fabric, right? So I have to go in and I have to take out the tag before I wear any shirt. Otherwise I'm nuts. So, like, what's your pet peeve? So it's kind of like getting to know you conversations. And I like everything about you. Like, I like the banter. I like your responses. I can feel that I'm interested in you. I do feel like we bring up the conversation of what do you do, because I want to make sure you're stable. Okay. I'm nothing against somebody who's, out having a hard time right now, not looking for a job, but what is it that you do? And if, the truth is I was laid off, but my career is a really good career and I have resumes out all over the place, then okay, you know what, that's life. But I just want to make sure I'm not getting into a relationship with somebody that doesn't hold a job. I mean, but especially when you do, that's tough. Let's see, I have construction. Okay, a little bit of self-employment there coming in. Okay, I'm self-employed. Maybe I own my own business. Maybe I'm an independent contractor, something like that. Bottom of the deck, I have curly hair. I like that. I like the sunglasses. I love the big smile. I kind of like the ear pods also. I feel like that has some meaning. Spirit, what else do you want me to know about this connection? Anything that's jumping out at us at this time? A portal is opening, a secret admirer, surprise, a little bit of a out of nowhere coming in that has feelings for you. The answers will come. Okay, so crystal ball. I'm going to go with this feeling of what is it that you're imagining? Okay, because I feel like what it is that you're imagining and what it is that you're manifesting is coming. Okay, so there's almost this sense of what it is that you're envisioning in this crystal ball is on its way. So a little bit of a premonition, okay, that you're actually seeing I always refer to it as like the thumbprint of your soul contract. You're seeing bits and pieces or glimpses of what you had planned before you came to this lifetime. So you're starting to see bits and pieces of it. I have endings. After an ending is a new start. Okay, I'm starting over. I have toxic. I got rid of a toxic relationship. I walked away from a toxic relationship. A little bit of I don't want to talk about it right now. Maybe I just mentioned something like, yeah, I ended a relationship 6 months ago. It just wasn't, it wasn't cool. It was pretty tough. The ending was pretty tough. Lots of red flags, right? But I'll talk about that later. I don't want to bring that up in the beginning because I do feel when this portal opened, this, it was more of my heart skipped a beat. I knew I just met my person. I'll never forget this moment in time. And I do want to focus on that. This is kind of like is in my past. I feel like something was removed from somebody's life very quickly. Like somebody just got up and left. Somebody decided one day they were no longer happy. Little bit of my world blew up overnight. So that's not something you want to talk about, like, in the beginning of another relationship, but we'll talk about that down the road. I have parties, good times, and having fun. I'm not against just having fun right in the beginning, right? It's the good stuff, the vulnerability, the really deep stuff will come in time. But for now, I'm going to say you are slowly but surely uncovering my heart. You are slowly and surely opening me up. Can I have what is this connection? What kind of soul connection is this, Spirit? What is it that you want us to walk away with? I have a passionate love. Feel the deep passion that fuels your relationship. This intense connection brings excitement, joy, and a sense of adventure to your partnership. I kind of like this feeling of this party energy. Doesn't mean you're out partying. Doesn't mean that, there's disco balls going everywhere. But let's just use the word fun, okay? And when somebody says to you, how's it going with your person? I'm having a good time. For now, that works. We're just having a lot of fun together. And I feel like that's really important. And having fun in the beginning doesn't mean that it's just fun and games. That's not what it means. It means that we're getting to know each other. These are good times. These are good days. These are early days. This is the beginning. So it brings us closer together, Spirit saying, is these kind of getting to know you times. So I'm going to put this out to the universe. I love the energy in this connection. I think you guys are going to really enjoy being together. Lots of laughs, lots of joy. almost an instant connection, a life-altering moment is going to happen. So we'll ask Spirit to bring this to you now. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words, your comments. I'm very grateful. If you'd like to book a private reading, I'll put my website link in the description below. Mamolen, psychicmedium.com. I hope you enjoyed your reading. We'll see you all again real soon.